Do you smell what LA Knight is cooking? You can probably guess from my entrance to this video, by the way, welcome in, that this is going to be another video about LA Knight and some of the comments made by Kevin Nash here recently about Kevin Nash saying that LA Knight is a complete ripoff of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. From his antics to the things that he says and does and all these great things that LA Knight has done. Before I jump into this, as always, if you like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That way, anytime I go live or I drop a new video, you guys are updated and you get to see it firsthand. And don't be afraid to leave a comment down below, because I really want to know exactly what everybody's thoughts about LA Knight is, all right? Kevin Nash is not the only person to ever feel this way. Mark Henry on Busted Open on numerous occasions have said that LA Knight just is a ripoff of The Rock. That everything he does is a ripoff of what The Rock had already done or what The Rock has did in his career. And that LA Knight is pretty much just a carbon copy of what The Rock did back in the Attitude Era. Now, I want to make very clear that Mark and Kevin both have points. They're not completely wrong. There are a lot of similarities between LA Knight and The Rock, especially in the delivery. You can't teach charisma. Some people just have charisma, some people don't. You know, I have not been born with the best charisma, I don't think, but at the same time, I don't have the worst case of a lack of charisma either. So what drives me up the wall with this whole conversation is this. Yes, there's similarities between LA Knight and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Back when Dwayne was, I would say, first starting out before he became Hollywood. When he was the part of Vince McMahon's trio, when The Rock was first starting out as the heel. There's a lot of similarities there. Even as a Hollywood, I guess, you can see the resemblance between LA Knight and The Rock. But everyone wants to ignore the fact that there's somebody in AEW who has almost mimicked The Rock's look and his fashion, and that being Ricky Starks. So you can't point the finger at one person and then not point the finger at the other person and say it's okay. Now, Ricky has his own style on the thing, but I think the problem with LA Knight is that it's in the WWE. If he was in AEW, most likely he doesn't get compared to The Rock. But the problem is he's in WWE. He is the most charismatic character, or the hottest character right now, the hottest athlete inside the WWE right now. He's white hot. And him losing Money in the Bank, by the way, is only going to make him hotter. It's only going to excel his career. Had he had 1 million in the bank, that would have been the climax. The payoff's already there. He is going to get a payoff with what Triple H said in the meeting, that, you know, good things come to those who wait. So I don't agree with this just point the finger and say that LA Knight is a complete and utter copycat of who The Rock is. Because when I've seen LA Knight dress in red and yellow back in NXT, mimicking Hulk Hogan's outfit. I've seen him wear the vest. He kind of did like a little bit of a Stone Cold Steve Austin promo with his way of delivery on Friday Night SmackDown, I noticed. He's not doing it in a disrespectful way. There's a way about doing it. You can do something and be disrespectful, right? You can do something and be a complete copy, which is disrespectful to a legend or to a wrestler. AKA, look what's going on with Sergeant Slaughter and Lacey Evans. By the way it sounds there, that there was no communication, that the WWE and Lacey just took on this gimmick and using Sergeant Slaughter's finisher without even contacting him. I'm sure LA Knight, this is his way. He learned things from The Rock. He learned things from Stone Cold. He learned things from Hulk Hogan. So in his own way, that is his way of paying tribute to the guys that paved the way for him to be the star in which he is becoming right now. Yes, he was in Impact, but he didn't make. I didn't watch Impact at the time. So those of you who maybe have dwelled in or have been involved in Impact, was he as big as a star there? He comes to NXT and it's a big deal. So I'm assuming yes. He gets over at NXT. He comes over to the main roster. He gets over on the main roster. He's supposed to be a heel, but he has naturally, because of the fans, we the fans, have brought him over. Now everyone's entitled to opinion. Kevin Nash, entitled to his opinion. Mark Henry, entitled to his opinion. Me, I'm entitled to my opinion. You guys watching the video, you are entitled to your opinion. Doesn't make it right or wrong, because it's your opinion. I don't necessarily agree with what Mark and Kevin Nash have said in the past, especially Kevin here most recently. I don't necessarily agree, but it is what it is, right? So the moral of the story is, the moral of this whole video is that LA Knight is not a carbon copy of The Rock. He's not. He's his own character with similarities to how The Rock talked. It's as simple as that. LA Knight is LA Knight. He has so much charisma, like The Rock had so much charisma, that I think it's just this is how people was accepting it now. I don't know. But anyway, that's my take on the whole situation. Kevin Nash, definitely don't agree with you. Mark Henry, I don't agree with you. But I'll see you guys. I want to know, do you guys agree with me? Or do you agree with the legends inside the wrestling world? Let me know in the comments below. See you guys later.